Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about some big news happening that's going to happen to ETH that no one really is talking about. I look around on YouTube, on Twitter, I may find some articles about it, but no one's really talking about it. And today I want to talk about it real quick. Also, I wanted to talk about the spot ETF. We thought it was going to happen today. It didn't happen. In my mind, it's not a matter of if, but when. And a lot of economists and analysts are saying that it's going to happen next week. So guys, let's get into these stories, and then after that, I'll let you go. Thank you for spending your Friday with me, depending where you're at, maybe Saturday morning. But let's make this quick and let's get into it. Just some random thoughts going through my head, and I just want to make a quick video about it. So let's take a look at the market. Market currently at the time of this video, we see that Bitcoin has rebounded a little bit. We're not quite at 45, but I think all of that is going to change next week. It's going to be real special, guys. ETH, which is the star of the show tonight, is at 2,200. ETH, for some reason, has been real slow. Solana's taking a breather under 100. I think it's a good buy. ADA is, wow, ADA's dumping a little bit, but for me, that's a good buy as well. AVAX is down, good buy. A lot of good opportunities right now in the market. We should be taking advantage of that. So just taking a look at CoinMarketCap here, we see that Bitcoin dominance is at 51.9, ETH at 16.3. Greed is ticked down a little bit. It's at 70 according to CoinMarketCap. And again, just a lot of good deals here, guys. Remember 2 weeks ago when things were so hot and we wish we could have gotten into some of these projects at a cheaper price. Solana at under 100. This is your chance. Cardano, when it was at 60 cents, you're like, man, I should have got more Cardano when it's in the 30s. It's ticking down, so it's not a bad idea to DCA. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Avalanche, just a lot of good deals. But this here, if you guys don't if you guys don't follow Marty Party, take a look at his tweets. Very interesting guy. Good content. But he said it's interesting how no one is talking about how ETH, as far as Celsius, we all know what happened to Celsius, a sex that basically used people's funds, and basically they filed bankrupt, and part of the bankruptcy proceedings and rulings that they had to pay some of these people back whose funds were stolen, and there's a chance that they may be getting it back. Part of that process is they staked a lot of ETH, and at this time they're about to unstake a lot of that ETH, about 843,000. When they unstake that, chances are they're going to start repaying people back. That may impact the price of ETH. And, we see a lot of stories, a lot of focus right now, rightfully so, is about the spot ETF. That's what people are very excited about, just because what it's going to do to the asset class. But ETH is the second biggest crypto per market cap. And this, I wonder if it will impact the price. We already know that ETH is kind of slow compared to everything else, and this is probably not the good time for that to happen. On top of that, if we get the spot ETF, a lot of money is going to go to Bitcoin. A lot of people are going to be taking their money out of the alts, putting it into Bitcoin. So are these catalysts to hurt the price of ETH? That's what I want to talk about today. So basically it's saying Ethereum price crash looming. Celsius to unstake 465 million. 465 million USD. That is a lot. A lot. So this article goes on to say, even in the likely event that all ETH from the queue is sold, liquidity appears to be strong enough to absorb such a process, which would be gradual rather than sudden. According to CMC, the current ETH trading volume stands around $11.3 billion, suggesting that the market could withstand the potential sale of Celsius' entire ETH holdings without any major ETH crash. So basically, according to this article, and I kind of believe it as well, I don't think ETH is going to dump tremendously. However, I would pay attention because of everything I just said, with all liquidity possibly leaving alts going into Bitcoin. They're unstaking. ETH's been slow a little bit because of all these other L1s that's kind of taking the market share from them, stealing the sunshine right now. You got, Solana, you got Injective, you got Celestia. You have a lot of these taking market share from ETH as the number one L1. I think with this, probably, and according to this article here, it says that they have the option, I guess, to withdraw 72.5% of their crypto holdings until February 28th. So this is in line with everything. I think, within the next 2 months, you're probably going to see some good entry points for ETH. ETH is not dead. I don't think ETH is dead. And with all this news, I think it's probably going to be a good time to start DCAing into ETH before things really take off for ETH. What do I mean by take off? Well, if the Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved, we already know that SEC kind of said that ETH is considered a commodity. And they wouldn't have approved a futures ETH ETF if they thought it was not a commodity or a security. So if everything goes well with Bitcoin spot ETF, number 2 per market cap is going to be ETH. And if that happens, guys, at the heart of a bull market, we know ETH burning, and I get it, the fees are slow and all of that. The ETH price can skyrocket. So that's why I believe now, this period that we have here from now until maybe June is a very good part. You know, you want to DCA into ETH if the price is right. You guys know I love Solana, but you know, stars are aligning for ETH as well. So guys, just pay attention to ETH. I just wanted to bring this up. It's something that I don't think a lot of people were talking about that they should. So I think that'd be a good opportunity for DCAing into ETH. Next, we didn't get the spot ETF today. Granted, you know, it wasn't 100% sure shot, but you know, things are still aligning. And the reason I say that is because today we've heard a lot of meetings are going in and out, SEC and a lot of these funds. But today there were some final filings of the 19B, and you have the A-A. All of these were forms that were registered with the SEC, and basically that suggests that all hurdles have been cleared. It's just basically finalizing period right now. And so we'll see. Important dates next week. You keep hearing about January 10th. That's because that's the final deadline, I think specifically for ARK and several other ones as well. So that's a very important date, and a lot of people think that's going to be the day. So why is that important? We keep talking about liquidity and these spot ETFs. Why do you care? Why do you or not care? Some people don't even have whole coins. But the purpose is, even if you have 0.1 Bitcoin, that's going to be worth a lot, because this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. After spot ETFs, I showed this chart yesterday. This is what happened with gold after a spot ETF was approved. And this is where we're at right now comparatively to where before gold got their spot ETF. We're right here. And stars are aligning, and things are just going to rocket. And this is not even including the Bitcoin halving, which is in April. Very nice. And lastly, I'm going to leave you with this, right? Blackrock, according to this article here, and people in the know, that they have about 2 million or 2 billion in assets and money ready to flow in on the first day of trading with their spot ETF. That's just Blackrock. We're not talking about ARK Invest. We're not talking about Fidelity, Van Eyck. This is just BlackRock. $2 billion inflows into Bitcoin trading. It's going to be special, guys. And the reason I made this channel, I'm not like a lot of these YouTubers who have a lot of sponsorships and all of that who've made it. A lot of them are very well off from crypto from the last bull cycle, last couple of bull cycles. My goal here is the channel is that, you know, I'm aiming myself. I want to be in the right projects that come 2025 peak alt season, that I'll be joining them. And I just want to share what I see and the positions that I'm in with you guys. And so we can get to this thing together. In the comments, there may be some things that I don't know about, some projects that maybe I'm not really paying attention to. Leave a comment. I'll take a look at the project and see if it's worth it. So guys, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Thank you for spending your time with me. Talk to you later. Bye.